Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today our yoga for flexibility practice is going to target the entire body. So we're going to stretch out our entire body today. So find just a little bit of space to move. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. So let's begin today just finding a nice comfy seat. Feel free to sit up on a block or a cushion or anything at all. I want you to be able to have a nice long spine. And then you can let your eyes close whenever you feel ready for it. Start to relax your shoulders. Take a nice big deep breath in and out. Take another nice big breath in and let it go out. One more inhale and exhale. Awesome. You guys use another nice big inhale to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, start to turn your upper body to face the right side for a seated twist. Once you've turned your chest as far as it'll go, take another inhale, lengthen your spine a little more. And exhale, hold the twist. Another breath in and out. Nice, you guys, using an inhale, come back through center, lengthen the spine, and exhale all the way to the other side. Sit a little taller as you inhale, and exhale, hold the twist. Another breath in, and out. Awesome, you guys, using an inhale, bringing yourself back to face the front. Keep your eyes closed if you can, but place your fingertips on the floor beside you. Take another inhale, nice long spine, and start to reach your arms all the way up above your head. So the palms are going to want to come together, but I kind of want you to bring one arm in front of the other so your palms or your thumbs are facing forwards instead of behind you. So just kind of wrap the arms and bring the palms together. And then think about pulling the biceps, your arms beside the ears. Maybe even back a little bit. Push the palms together. Take another breath in. Lengthen. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. Another inhale. And exhale. Awesome, you guys. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, let your arms come back to your sides. Hopefully you remember which hand was in front. I'm not even sure that I do. Take another big inhale, reach your arms up. You can even lift your chin. And then start to turn the palms together, but thumbs facing forward. So crossing the arms. You should be able to figure out which side you did. Once you go back into it, and then just stretch your upper body. Sit tall. Pull your biceps, your arms beside your ears, maybe even behind your ears. Nice job, you guys. Another breath in and out. One more inhale and exhale. Let your arms fall all the way back to your sides. Option to take a nice big shoulder roll. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're just going to come onto our hands and onto our knees. Tabletop position, so spread your fingers nice and wide. We'll do a couple cycles, cat and cow, just to warm up the spine. Take an inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your chin. And exhale, slowly round the spine. Push into your palms, try to open up through the upper back and drop your chin towards your collarbone. Maybe feeling a stretch to the back of the neck. Inhale again to drop the belly, lift the chest, then the chin. And an exhale, round. Push into your palms, around that spine. Awesome, you guys. One more inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round. Nice job, you guys. Slowly coming back to a nice neutral spine or a flat back. I'm just going to walk back a little bit here. We're going to reach one arm. So that right arm is going to reach out in front of you. Nice and straight if you can. And then we're going to start to lower our chest. So use your left hand to support you. Start to lower your forehead and lower your chest. See if you can bring your bicep nice and close to your ear. And instead of resting the forehead, you might want to rest your right ear. And just kind of let gravity pull the chest down. This left hand can stay here to support you, to kind of stop you from going a little too far. Or maybe you want to rest that left hand on your low back. Maybe that hand wants to slide into the right hip crease. You might feel a little extra love through that left shoulder. But we're primarily feeling that right side right now. Nice job, you guys. Using an inhale, start to lift your chest back up. It's kind of half a puppy dog posture that we're going for. Start to reach your other arm, so that left arm out nice and far. Straight arm, if you can get it, it's going straight out in front of you. Start to lower your head, lower your chest. Keep your bicep nice and close to your head if you can. And I prefer to turn my gaze to the right, but then you might close your eyes. Let gravity pull your chest down. Option to bring the right hand to the low back. Maybe all the way into that left hip crease. Awesome, you guys. Using an inhale when you're ready. Start to lift back up. You can walk your hands in underneath your shoulders. That felt pretty awesome today. So you guys, let's do one more puppy dog. I think I need it. So reach both your hands out this time. So again, try and straighten those arms, keeping your biceps beside your ears, probably dropping the forehead instead of one cheek this time. Keep those hips high. Let your chest be heavy. And if you wanted to get in your triceps a little more, the palms can come together and you can lift your hands behind your head. You might like it, you might not. Just a few options. Awesome job. Take another breath here. Let the chest fall towards your mat. And then using an inhale, maybe bringing the palms back down and slowly lifting your head, lift your chest, walking your hands in. We're going to cross our ankles, have a seat. So bringing your legs out in front. Let's keep both of our legs out long, you guys. So you can start by bending your knees here. Take a nice big inhale, lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale, start to tip forward. So you might keep that nice big bend in your knees. You might want to walk the feet out a little bit further. But just fold forwards. Just take a few breaths. Each inhale, see if you can lengthen your spine a little more. And exhale, soften. Nice work, you guys. Using an inhale, slowly start to lift back up out of that forward fold. We're just going to cross our right foot over top of the left. So plant that foot. The knee's going to be nice and high towards the chest. You can keep your bottom leg straight, or you can bend that bottom leg in. We're going to take a twist here. So bring your hands to your knee. Take an inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, start to turn your chest to the right side, hugging that knee in. If you're nice and tight today, you could be getting a glute stretch at the same time. Maybe that elbow is coming to the outside of your knee if you want a little more. Awesome, you guys. Just a few more breaths here. I like to bring my right hand behind me just to support me, to keep my spine nice and long. And with your next inhale, we're going to slowly start to turn forwards and exhale for a counter twist. So good. Use an inhale to bring yourself back to the front. If you did bend your bottom leg in, send it out, uncross your legs. We're switching sides. So left leg over top. Remember, you can keep the bottom leg out long. Take an inhale, sit tall. Exhale, turning to the left this time. Hug that knee in. Start to turn your gaze. Maybe get that added glute stretch if you're lucky. I can feel mine today. Nice job, you guys. One more breath here. And using an inhale, turn to the front. Exhale all the way over to the other side. Counter twist. Nice job, you guys. All right, uncrossing your legs. We're going to roll over to one side. So that left hip, maybe you want to roll to your left side. We can grab onto our right foot, getting into our quad as you hug your heel towards your glute. Or you can bring that shin down to the mat, almost like you're seated, but your foot's actually going to be beside your hip instead of underneath your glute. And you might get into your quad, maybe even into your hip flexor. You can lower down a little further. You can lay all the way down. Just a few breaths on this side. And if you are laying on your left side right now, hugging your heel towards your glute, you got to put a little bit of effort into that because you don't have the floor encouraging your heel to your glute. So relax as much as you can, but also keep that heel going towards the glute. Awesome, you guys. Nice and slow. If you're laying down or you're sitting, start to slowly roll back onto that left side, and we're just going to switch. So come back to center, roll to the right side, hugging that heel towards the glute, staying here, or laying that shin down. Adjust so you set it up and you're comfy. Being mindful of the knee. Any discomfort of the knee, you've gone a little too far, so turn back over onto your side. And just take it as far as your body needs you to go today. And I forgot to mention on the other side, but there's also a great stretch for the top of the foot. And some people feel the stretch through the ankle and the foot more so than the quad. And that's okay. As long as you're feeling something through that leg, that's cool. Sometimes we got to stretch our ankles before we can stretch our quads for nice and tight. Nice work, you guys. So if you're laying down or sitting in any way, just slowly start to roll back to the right so that you can swing your leg back out. And then let's all just come up to seated for a second. Nice, you guys. A little shake side to side. And then you can cross your ankles, bring your hands out in front. We're coming onto our hands and knees, and we're going to bring our right foot forwards, sinking into your lunge. Untuck those back toes. Find that left hip flexor. Sink those hips forwards. And then if you'd like, you can start to heel toe your foot over to the right side for lizard. Turn your toes out a little bit. Let your knee come out to the side. Still sinking low into those hips. So now hopefully getting that left hip flexor and that right glute or leg at the same time. Option to lower to your forearms. Nice. Nice job, you guys. Using an inhale. Come back up if you're on your forearms and heel toe your foot back to the middle of your mat. We're going to send our hips back here just enough to straighten that front leg. Half split. So you can lift your toes up, point your toes up towards the ceiling if you want a little more. Feeling all that love through the hamstring, the back of your calf. And so right now I've got one hand on each side of that front leg. I'm nice and balanced. I'm just going to experiment a little today. I'm going to bring both my hands to the right side and see if I can just add a little bit extra stretch to the outside of my leg. Almost like I'm trying to twist my upper body just slightly. Gazing over to that right side a little too. Nice, you guys. And then what happens when we walk our hands back to either side and then over to the left? So the lower body's not really moving, it's just the upper body. You might feel the difference, you might not. If you'd rather just stay at center, folding forward, you can stay at center. So bring your hands back to either side of the leg. And using an inhale, let's let that go. Bending back into your front knee. And push it all the way back so that you're on your hands and knees. Shake out those hips a little if you need. And let's switch sides so that left leg's coming forward. Starting with just a lunge. So sink into those hips. Try to find that right hip flexor. The top of that right quad. Surrender. Let your upper body be a little heavier. Nice, you guys. And once you've found that hip flexor, then you can move to lizard. Heel toe your foot out, turn those toes slightly, still sinking into the hips. Again, hopefully feeling a whole lot of love through both sides of those hips, those legs. Nicely done, you guys. Using an inhale to walk back up and heel toe your foot back to the middle of your mat. See if you can find that hip flexor. Send those hips forwards. And then once you've got it, one more inhale and an exhale. Send the hips back, half split. Lift those toes if you want it. Again, find that hamstring, so drop that chest a little more if you need it. Find your balance here. And if you wanted to get a little fancy like the other side, what happens when both of your hands come over to the left? Awesome, you guys. Coming back to center. Back to center. Nice, deep hamstring stretch here. And then both hands maybe to the right side. You can play around with dropping the chest more. Awesome job, you guys. All right, coming back through center. And let's use an inhale to bend that front knee and an exhale to send that knee all the way back onto your hands and knees. Start to spread your knees out nice and wide, big toes to touch, pushing those hips back towards your heels and dropping your forehead, dropping your chest, child's pose. Awesome job, you guys. Feel free to stay here a little bit longer. Or you can use your next inhale to start to lift yourself back up. Cross your ankles. Find a nice comfy seat. Closing your eyes. Take another nice big inhale as you sit a little taller. And exhale. Awesome job, you guys. And just realizing that I'm very crooked. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day. And until next time, namaste.